Shaun Gill, my persuasive speech.
Johnny.
Jared.
Hannah. Shayla. Okay.
Alrighty, we got any animal lovers in the room?
Yes. Right here.
Alright, any dog people in particular?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, well, I love dogs. I love all animals, but dogs in particular. One place dearest to my heart is the SPCA. That's where I got my dog. His name is Decker. We have one here in Florida. We have them all over the country, but one in particular is right down the road on South Florida Boulevard. Many of you are familiar with. We went there one day just to look for a puppy. We didn't actually plan on getting one. We found Decker. We actually wanted his sister, but she was taken. And a couple of people there, they're the nicest people in the world. They have all their paperwork for all the puppies ready. We looked over Decker's. He was very cute. That's what got us, the puppy dog eyes, that whole look. And we took him home. One of the things that really caught me about the SPCA is that their attention getting, like some of the commercials we'll talk about later, that was one of the things that made us go to SPCA rather than like All About Puppies or other adoption agencies. I didn't know much about the SPCA. I just knew that they had puppies. I'm interested in puppies. And when you're there, it's so formal. They have all the paperwork, vaccinations, spading, neutering already done. So it wasn't just like, oh no, is my new puppy gonna be okay, or an older dog? Everything is good to go. So the SPCA really touched me, okay? So we're gonna go over some history about the SPCA, ways they bring people in, and some events and donation opportunity. The SPCA stands for the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. I found this information on the SPCA website, published in 2014 by the SPCA here in Florida. They have a publishing team, and that's where I got my information. They are a nonprofit organization, and they go off of donations specifically, and that's done either online or at some of the events we'll go over. So the problem with that the SPCA is trying to fix and solve is the overpopulation and animal cruelty. So those go hand in hand. Animal cruelty, if an animal doesn't have a home or is out on the streets or stuff like that, they're not getting the medicine they need, the loving that they need, and the SPCA takes these animals in to try to vaccinate them, spade and neuter them to try to stop the overpopulation, and they just give them a loving home until someone like us can come adopt them and give them everything they need. So the SPCA Florida gets more than 4,000 animals a year. This is all animals, not just puppies. 5 to 7 million total out of all the SPCA. The sad part about this is, and why I really encourage us to go adopt or to donate, is because 4 million of the 5 to 7 million are euthanized. This is very saddening to everyone. No one wants to see a poor little puppy lose its life, all because it couldn't find a home. 35% of that 5 to 7 million is adopted, 30% euthanized, 35% returned to owner that brought it in because they were moving to a place without animals, just reasons like that. One way that SPCA goes about getting people to come adopt, I'm sure there's flyers and community ways like that, but is their commercials. Everyone watches TV, whether it's a football game on Sunday or just a show right before bed. And Sarah McLachlan wrote a song in 1997 called Angel. And I know we've all heard the song whether you actually knew what it was or not, and it is the background music for an SPCA commercial. When you hear this song, your heart just melts and tears just want to go everywhere. And then when you actually watch the commercial, you just see the puppy dog eyes. You know, you never want to see a puppy dog give you those eyes because you just want to give it all the loves in the world and wherever it wants. And then you add Sarah McLachlan's song to it, you just lose it. So once I actually saw that commercial before I actually adopted a dog from the SPCA, and just to see what the animals are put through before the SPCA gives them a great home. And then that song, I had to go adopt a dog. After hearing the song, I did actually sign up for an event. The event I went to is the Critter Camp. Trust me, these events make you want to adopt a dog that day. The Critter Camp is a summer camp for kids or just anyone to come, but you can actually put your kids in. It's a weekly event, and they learn about animal rescue and spade or neutering. This is the one I went to. Trust me, it's legit. You can donate while you're there. You can just give animals a great day, show them some love, feed them. There's a Halloween. It's a costume party with drawings and just a fun time just to promote donations, you know, like little raffle tickets and small things like that. And there's also a Guardian Angel Fund. This is different from the other two because this is the one that actually the SPCA takes part of their money and donates it to a fund. $15,000 a month. So we've all learned about events donations. We've learned about the commercials and the way they bring people in. And we learned a little bit of background about the SPCA. It is a wonderful place. I encourage you just to go in, even if you can't adopt a dog or where you're living, you can't have one. I know we all want things but can't necessarily have it, but I do recommend going in, just feeding the dogs, petting them. You can actually go play with them outside. I do recommend it, and you probably will be walking out with a dog. So check out the SPCA, and I hope you can adopt. Thank you.
Yay.